Okay. Show me.
Hi there guys, welcome back to the Dutch Sea channel for another Airplane Sunday edition. And I'm posting a second flight video of this XK A700 beginner plane, or at least it's a small plane and easy to fly, because I wasn't really audible because of the high winds in my previous flight video. And as you can see, I came here on my bicycle with the airplane strapped to my backpack. Very easy to transport this plane. This wouldn't have been this easy with larger planes. Okay, that's one benefit for you there. Okay, let me set things up. Shouldn't be too hard. Okay, if you missed it in the first flight video, which is highly possible because of the wind. In this plane you need to connect up the flight Lipo first and then switch on the transmitter. I would have preferred to have seen that the other way around, but well, it does work for this aeroplane. Okay, transmitter on. Okay, hatch on. Do I have a control? Yes, I do. Okay, I'll be flying it in high rates. Because I'm in this park, I might have to do sharp turns. Okay, let's toss this plane up and see what we have. Half throttle, 50% throttle is enough for this plane to take off. Super duper easy to fly this plane, man. So I'm in second rate, high rates, which means that the plane isn't helping me out as much. In the low rates, the plane prohibits you from making sharp turns, steep angles, and that makes for a good beginner mode. Obviously, the plane helps you out a lot in that mode. In this high rates, as you can hopefully see, I can make quite sharp turns. And yeah, somehow they did their logic in the flight controller that's in the plane so well that I'm not really missing ailerons at all. Yeah, so the plane doesn't have ailerons, but it mimics aileron behavior with its elevator and rudder, I guess, and it flies just like an airplane with ailerons. So that's neat. Obviously you can also make rudder turns. Super duper easy to fly this plane, man. Yes, I am of course an experienced pilot, so that helps, but maybe I can have an unexperienced pilot fly it in the coming weeks. That might be a good test. But again, if you know how the sticks work for an airplane, this definitely makes for a very nice beginner plane. Oh, and as you can see, there are some people in the field. No trouble at all. I mean, this is a super duper light plane. No propeller at the front, so if I'd hit anyone or myself, yeah, they won't be reaching for band-aids. Yeah, if you aim it very tightly into someone's eye, okay, but otherwise the plane won't hurt anyone. Okay, let's pick up the speed a little. I'm at 70% throttle now. And this plane is no speed demon, as you can probably tell, which is good for a beginner plane. 100%, yeah, it's a little faster at 100%, but not that much actually. Okay, mild aerobatics. Can we do a... Yeah, we can do a salto mortale. No, not mortale. Okay, now that I'm a little higher up, let's cut the throttle and see this baby fly. There are no thermals, by the way, no updrafts at all, so the plane is basically on its own. The stall behavior is very good as well. It just drops the nose. Very forgiving. Yeah, with a little bit of updraft, you could fly this plane all day, I'd say. But well, we don't have updrafts now. Flying it in the evening, the sun is mostly gone behind that building over there. So the ground I'm standing on here isn't warm anymore, no updrafts. Yeah, as you can probably tell, I have no trouble flying this plane in a reasonably small park. I think I could have flown it in low rates as well. Oh, by the way, let me start a video as well. I hope I started a video. I probably took a picture as well. Unintentionally. Cool, man. Yeah, so is this a good beginner plane? Yes, for sure, man. I'm getting no kickback from this review at all, by the way. So I'm not biased. Yeah, I am maybe a little biased because I'm a fan of the XK brand. So shoot me for that. Yeah. I very much like most of their products, but other than that, no bias here. But I really think this makes for a very nice beginner plane. And let me see, yeah, why did I pick a pusher style of airplane like this one with the propeller being on top of the plane basically? Well, you will crash. If you are a new pilot, or new to airplanes at least, you will crash. Well, we don't have a motor and propeller at the front of the aeroplane, right? Most crashes will be nose in or cartwheel crashes, in which you will bend your prop shaft or the motor mount and such. In this plane, yeah, you might bust up the nose a bit, but it'll still be flyable. It'll look a little less neat, but who cares? Your first aeroplane will not look nice for long, so it really does not make any sense to buy a good looking plane as your first aeroplane. You buy your first aeroplane based on its well, performance. Cool stuff. The roll rate is pretty slow, which makes sense. It doesn't have ailerons, so a roll isn't easy. So yeah, this really I am enjoying myself flying this plane for sure. So yeah, it's not intimidating, it's not scary to fly this plane close to yourself at all, but it really is a beginner plane. Oh, by the way, flex in the wings, let's speed up a little. 100% throttle and bang turn. Oh, okay, a little bit of flex in the wing, a little bit, really tiny. I suspect you didn't even see the flex in the wing. But so there's no wing spar needed in this aeroplane. Cool stuff. Yeah. I obviously ordered this plane hoping it would be a good beginner plane, and I think it works out. The flight controller is pretty sophisticated. It's not in the way of things, but it helps the pilot out quite a bit, especially in my previous flight in the wind. There was probably more wind than you thought from seeing the flight footage. And a small little airplane like this without a stabilizer in that wind would have been close to unflyable. Okie dokie, man. Let's try and land it. There is no wind to speak of, so direction isn't important. It is very floaty, by the way, so it's yeah, it's the most difficult thing on this airplane is actually getting it down. It's light, good amount of lift. That was pretty uneventful. Okay, I'm glad this second flight worked out better. You should have been able to hear me this time. Very nice plane, man. Definitely recommend it. If you are an RC car driver or a quadcopter pilot and you wanna try your hand at conventional aviation with airplanes, this is definitely a very good option for you. And if you find this plane to be too small, I'm not really sure why, but maybe you want a bigger one, or maybe you really need the plane to have ailerons, the XK A700-B, this plane's bigger brother, is a good candidate. It actually looks very similar, just bigger. And I'll have an annotation link up here at the top right to my review of that plane. So that's also an option. This one, however, easier to transport and cheaper. So yeah, hope this video helped you out. If you have questions, hit me up a comment down below, and hope to catch you on the next video. Bye bye.